Yo! All right. So we've been seeing your guys' comments. Thank you very much. Please tell your friends, your brothers, your cousins, everybody to subscribe. We're giving away a skateboard courtesy of the Skate Hub. We're being friendly. We're being nice.
Oh.
What we're looking for again?
We're just looking for someone who's going to have a very dope comment. And it doesn't mean it has to be positive. It could also be a negative comment, but
it could be correcting us, right?
Yeah, it could be constructive criticism. Just a dope comment out there, and whoever that is.
It's the trendiest one, though.
Skateboard is yours.
I hope you are a skater. But if you're not a skater,
that's also fine.
Because if you also got a dope comment,
so okay, kukuposaina he.
We also might give you sneakers. We'll check for those comments, and if you're not getting
what about invite them to the show?
Nah, relax. Let's see how they perform first.
Because those people from Durban, Cape Town are gonna cry. Pretoria,
they're
like, but we can't.
Now I'll fly them.
But
I'll fly you.
we're coming. All those cities this year, we're trying our best to come out there. We see you guys in the comments. We see you guys in the streets always saying, yo, come see us. We're gonna try be in every province in the country this year as the POPcast.
Straight up. So send those comments. You might win a skateboard or you might win a pair of sneakers.
Yeah.
So do say in your comment, I'm a skater or I'm a sneakerhead. Leave your size if you're a sneakerhead.
Yeah.
And obviously if you're a skater, just say skater.
Skater.
And if you trend, you know what's gonna happen.
That's it.
Gonna go on a date with no name.
What's up?
Welcome back to the POPcast. Hey, I want to start by saying, Miss Noni.
You're looking real good today.
No.
Oh, I thought you were following the
That's Vigi's one.
I mean,
Did you know that I think you were doing an interview with Costa Titch? And
No,
that's
I
the
didn't.
opening of his performance.
Really?
Sorry, I just thought about that because I heard that there's a voice that was like, hey, I know that voice.
Sure.
So your voice is literally the beginning of
Welcome to
Costa
the
Titch's
podcast.
set.
Next up on the
And
podcast.
Costa Titch and Phantom Steez and Benny Chill and Benny Afro, those guys are crazy. on
Straight up.
stage.
Really?
Big
I
thing.
must have been speaking about him. I don't, because I've never interviewed him before.
Okay, yeah.
So I must have been speaking about him and he took that audio and then made it a thing.
Yeah.
Well, shout out.
Yeah,
I haven't
yeah.
seen him perform, so
Shout
I
out
want
to
to see
Costa
that.
Titch.
Shout out.
Nkalakatha video remix out. Super dope. Shout out to you, bro.
And of course, big up to Smirnoff. They assisted in the budget of that video, like a lot.
Okay.
And it brings like
Smirnoff.
back the days of back in the day. Remember like when we started off in hip hop and a lot of artists didn't have money for videos.
Yes.
And there was a lot of alcohol brands that were like, yo, we'll do the video, whatever. So it seems like that's coming back and that's really dope to see because if video is expensive.
Shout out to Miller. I remember Miller was like,
Big in
they
that.
started
Heavy,
that,
you know?
when they were
I think they're trying to
supporting.
come back into the game as well nicely. Yeah.
And Smirnoff did it with Pro. Smirnoff Storm, yes.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
So now they come back with Costa.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's dope.
I've watched Costa perform. He's
crazy.
killer.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think because he comes from a dancing background.
Yeah.
He's got that stage energy, and I think also it's also the experience by having performed with Casper.
Yeah.
So obviously he knows how to carry himself on stage, use the stage, things like that. So that
And
was
his music is very catchy.
Yeah.
It's
Hella
very,
catchy.
very
Actually, that whole crowd dances, actually, if you think about it, right?
No, they kill it. Even
His
the way
music
they pull
is
out.
hella catchy.
And it was also quite interesting to watch
his
him
song.
because we're at a white festival. Like it was white kids, you know? And it was interesting to watch because he was performing his music as much as he's a white kid. His music's in Vernac.
Sure.
With the white kids,
but the
Nkalakatha.
white kids were like, you know,
white
like
kids
us
they
there.
love that.
You know, so it was dope to see.
Just to add on that, I feel like we have to give. I just saw who the guy who writes the music is. I just don't want to use that term ghostwriter because it holds so many,
writer,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? So many negative connotations. But he's right. Phantom Steez Bafetu. He's also in the video. I didn't know him, and I saw him on Creators Live, which is another platform that's doing amazing
He's got
out
his
there.
own single doing very well, featuring Costa.
What's it called again?
Damn, I forgot the name. I'm so sorry.
Stimela.
Stimela.
Yeah,
Yes.
Stimela.
It's
So
doing
I just wanted to
amazing.
shout like the writer also because, you know, it's like a producer. Sometimes we give so much love to the artist and there's so many things that make the music and we don't give
That
them
happen
that
in
much
the back,
shine.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
shout outs to him as well.
It's really, really an exciting time in terms of South African hip hop. Okay, rest in peace to Pop Smoke. I think that was all a shock to a lot of
Yes.
people. I mean, a lot of people were just getting to know him. He was just getting started. And it got me thinking, like, we were speaking about this in one of our groups where we're like, it's crazy how many of these young American rappers are just dying.
It's XXX Tentacion.
Yeah.
Juice
Pop,
WRLD.
Juice WRLD.
Pop Smoke. I mean, like.
And then
what's
a
happening?
majority
Sure.
of them are in jail. Abo Kodak.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And also that other one, 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine.
YNW
Bobby.
Melly.
Where's Bobby? Bobby's still in jail.
Bobby's still in jail.
Ah, it's coming out soon.
Are you waiting for that?
It's coming out
gone,
soon,
eh?
Bobby.
But isn't it,
6ix9ine won't survive when he gets out. I'm just saying.
isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy though how like a lot of these kids are dying?
Wait. Has any SA rapper been locked up in jail that we know? I want to know of Mugs.
I don't know.
Well, you know, if you're gonna, why do we want our SA rappers to be
No,
locked
I'm
up?
just because sometimes in the raps they act all tough.
Who acts tough?
I mean, I don't know anybody who acts that tough.
Do you think wait, do you think any of them like roll
you imagine
around,
AKA?
roll around with like
Can you
a
imagine
gang and
AKA?
like roll around with like
Do you know who I feel that lives that life or is from that environment? It's
25K.
probably Youngster.
Oh,
And
Youngster.
Yeah. You know, when I listen to them, I'm like, I could feel that he's from that environment.
Yes.
And from the people he hangs around
But
with
also
as well.
Cape Town's also the murder capital of South Africa. So, you know, he kind of needs to make sure his own luck if he's going to make
Yeah.
music. You know what I
But
mean?
he's clean. I mean,
No, he's clean.
But I think a lot of South African artists also are not necessarily in that gangster vibe. They just make the music. I don't think they really live that kind of life,
And I
and
don't-
it's better that way.
But they also don't, they don't go so gangster on their tracks, do
Yeah,
they? Is there a
no.
South African artist? I mean, 25 or
25.
Maclera, they talk about like, yo, I'm from that life, I'm from that hood.
Yeah, from them, obviously, they probably seeing that they probably grow up with these guys. Well, 25 will probably say, Free Mashabane, where we know who he is, right?
Exactly.
The
Yeah.
whole could know who he is, right? But at the same time, maybe they'll grow up around these guys who hustle. You know what I mean? How much itaba paisa, or they just smoke weed, or they're just dealing with the nyaupe guys. They probably see all this thing behind them, or their
It's like
friends
the Kendrick
getting locked
Lamar
up.
thing.
Yeah,
He wasn't
so
in
it's
a gang, but he can speak about gangs so
that's the
well.
thing. So
Yeah.
for them, you can see that, and they're from Ekasi, where these things you probably see it happen
All
around
the
us the
time.
whole time, you know?
But I think with the Americans, it's also different because that is a culture for them. Like,
That's Ekasi. man.
unfortunately for them,
Yeah.
that's what they do. There's so many articles I read on like XXL on Source where I'm always just like, this person got arrested for having
Possession of a handgun.
possession of a handgun or possession of drugs. I mean, there was even the interview that Soulja Boy did, where he
Yeah.
was like, no, you also got shot up at home, and he was like, I ain't gonna die tonight, and he shot everybody up.
Soldier Boy, I said Veletron, he just came out.
Soldier Boy, that guy.
So for them, it's a real thing. That's their lives. That's what they're doing. So eventually it's gonna happen, and I don't think it's cool because obviously people are dying young, and like we don't want that to kind of be the end goal. But like, I don't know.
I'm worried about, I'm not worried, ne? But I think with the Pop Smoke thing, it really signifies the dangers of Instagram sometimes.
Yeah.
Because when you, it was a home invasion for those who don't know, but the time this comes out, you probably would know. But if you don't, it was a home invasion. So what happened is he got a package from a designer, Amiri. He makes clothing. A lot of niggas rap about it in their raps in the States. And then on the package, there was an address. So while he's shooting for his Insta Live, the address being abonagali clearly. But
I'm
when
sure
you
they-
zoom in, you
Yeah.
can see it. And the incident happened 8 hours after he had posted his address. And he was in LA, because he's from New York, but he had moved to LA. And like, he's 20 years old.
Sure.
Gaganani. I didn't think he was 20, you know? That was shocking to find out that he's 20 years old. So 8 hours after he posted that, Amashita, obviously. And LA has been notorious for a rough time. A lot of people, even back in the
can see
day,
it in my
Game will
blood.
say it. Like, you were never safe in LA. You had to check in.
Notorious.
You know?
I mean-
So, Bamgenela. And
It's crazy, and I just think that like, for the most of it, like a lot of the time, like myself included, you know, sometimes we always like try and act like tough guys, and we always like, you know, sometimes maybe someone can say something to you over the internet, you know, be like, yeah, come, let's do it, you know, and I think we should see the other side of it where it's like that stuff is actually not cool, you know. I don't know how many times I've seen it on Twitter where people are like swearing each other and whatever, and it's like, come to my house or whatever. and you find that these kids are really going to come to your house.
Because these kids are watching the gram and they're watching the internet sites where these guys are going, come find me.
I
Yeah.
mean,
No,
I
I'm
dare
outside.
any one of you guys to come to my house.
No,
and
no,
come
no.
try to
Gigi,
Stop
hold
that
on,
tough
hold on, hold on,
shit.
hold on.
Stop that tough shit. Let's spread love.
Hold on.
Don't be on your season, Lomo, please, huh?
Hold
because
on,
ain't
I'll be
nobody
like, I'm
gonna
still
defend
waiting.
you. He's still waiting outside there, waiting
still
for
waiting.
that guy.
That stuff is dangerous. That's all I'm gonna say.
Let's not go there, Vich.
Yeah.
What you should talk about is people talking about the fact that we have a problem against Aries. That's what you should be talking about.
Yeah, so I think it's more than Aries, right? And I've seen the comments come out a lot of the time within the podcast, right? Where if we say something about AKA, it seems like, yo, you don't mention Casper, right? And I'm like, but guys, if we say something about Nasty or somebody, it's like, yo, but you guys are not highlighting Reese shut down thing. But I was like, yo, but we did speak about Reese at some point. But I don't know if maybe the fans feel like creating beef thing now is a thing that's a whole movement. Or maybe they actually missed the beefs in the SA hip hop.
I don't know. My problem is I'm cool with a fan feeling the way they feel. It's kind of endearing to me to see South African fans who would fight for their artists like that. You know what I'm saying? What makes me scared is when I meet an artist and I can tell that he's relating to me via what his people are saying.
Yeah.
That is my big thing. And it's like, but you
don't even know me.
Actually, most of the artists we know.
Yeah.
You know, we've been
That's
down
true.
that road with them before they were popping.
Yeah.
And it's like, when did
Actually,
this change?
It's even beyond artists, right? And I think one of those, I'll mention this, and I've been in this incident. Who's the guy from Durban? Is it Dynasty?
Yes,
MC.
Dynasty.
Yeah,
Yes.
MC. I think after we spoke about the Durban situation, where I asked the question, right? Things haven't been the same. And I've went to him like, yo, bro, what's wrong? And I feel that way. And he hasn't came, like I told him, yo, let me know when you want to talk. But yo, like for me, it's no beef, no whatever. And I don't care. You know what I mean? But-
I think that
well, that's my situation. I don't know if you guys have experienced
you need
it.
to. No, I feel it as well.
Yeah.
But in terms of your initial question,
Yeah.
I think you also need to just like kind of not shut it out, but just let it be, because I think we're pretty fair on the show.
Yeah.
We
Definitely.
try to cover everybody. We try to speak
Definitely.
about
Yeah.
whomever is doing whatever. You know, we can't speak about your favorite artist every week.
All
we
the
can't.
time.
We'd love to, but we can't.
It's the same
you know?
situation even on radio. I mean, the three of us are on radio, so we know, like, maybe this week we're highlighting, oh, so dope, you know, this person did this and this. Nasty was out in the States. He was doing 1, 2, 3. It's facts. He was out there killing it. Doesn't mean now, because I must make everybody happy, I need to mention this person and that person and that person.
Yeah.
When that person does something dope, we'll talk about it.
Talk about it.
A Reese has got his Reese Effect show.
It's
Yes,
coming.
4th of
Love the
April.
flyer.
Shout out to
Leo
Aries.
stopping the
Go and
bullets.
support him.
I see you shooting at Aries. He's stopping the bullets and he's saying,
I'm ready.
Maybe we should holler at him and, well, if he'll pick up his call. If we should holler at him and say, maybe we should shoot at the podcast. We should shoot there. The podcast,
Yeah.
maybe.
Reese Effect,
Maybe,
4th of
Reese
April.
Effect.
We'll see.
Right?
That's not a bad idea.
Right? It's what the kids are all about out there.
Hey, 25th of April, Pretoria. We're having a skate contest at Thrashers. Be there.
we're definitely shooting a podcast there.
We're shooting the podcast there as well.
pushing his own story. Yeah.
Dog, if he's not going to push it here, where
Hey,
else
where
is he gonna
else?
I
bro.
get, okay, sharp. Yeah. Guys mustn't give me hate next week when I'm out here saying, okay.
No, we got you. We know,
You know?
the house party's
yeah,
coming.
house party's
got you,
coming.
we got you.
Something for the ladies is coming.
We
you know.
got you.
I'm always here for the girls.
What's booking in team?
I book the girls, please. You guys book each other all the time. Me, I'm booking the girls. That's it.
But we'll come support.
Yeah.
No, you know what you do?
Yeah.
Look on my heels to the other day. We'll be there.
Hey.
Whoa! I think you're going too far.
Yo,
Yo,
so call my
Vich, you're
heels,
going
I'll be
too
there.
far.
Leave me out of that.
I'll teach you. Look on
Guys,
my
please
heels.
remember Vichi's married. He probably practices at home or something.
Yeah. No, man.
I'm joking.
You might have to edit the whoa out because they're going to say that's homophobic.
Wow.